TGN League of Legends Tournament number 3, Qualifiers Day 2. We got some exciting action here on the offstage, live streaming this with XSplit Broadcaster. If you want to live stream yourself, link in the video description below. My name is Awall, and joining me on this cast is Cromar. 2 questions. How you feeling, Cromar? And tell me about these matchups.
A little bloated, and it's going to be Phobia Gaming versus European Biscuit.
Man,
you ask me every game, I have to think of a new response every time. I think next time is going to be really bad, so you might not want to ask me next time.
A little gassy, you know.
A little gassy, but it's Phobia Gaming as blue team versus European Biscuits as red team. And we're going to see, for the matchups, we have a Twisted Fate mid, which is, for us, the most interesting. I don't really know how that's going to function for them. Oh, look at them. Look at the near miss. It's like something out of a cartoon. They just walked right past each other, 5 feet away from each other without even realizing it.
It looks like it's going to be maybe a double blue steal.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to get. We saw that a couple times yesterday, as a matter of fact. Double blue steal. Both teams go to steal the blue at the same time. And don't bother to ask the other team, hey, are you planning on stealing our blue? You know, they don't bother to coordinate that for some reason. I don't understand why. No, but are they going to give blue? The big question, are they going to give blue to Nocturne or Nivea? Because I would rather give the blue to a Nivea at the start, because Nocturne is... he can live without the blue. His passive is his primary source of damage after all, and his healing. But it looks like they're not going to do that. No, they're going to give it to Nocturne. Not giving it to Nocturne is still more standard. You know, giving it to your jungle obviously is very standard. But I like strategies where you design your team so that you can give the blue to your mid. We're not going to see that this game though. So anyway, yeah, after the double blue steal, Nocturne is in the enemy jungle. We have 2 people actually going back at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's kind of unusual. What are they doing? Well, I guess. Well, alright, I guess they're taking their lane. Maybe they just realized it was actually faster to go that direction. That's one of the pitfalls of taking the enemy's blue. If you're the bot lane, you're clear across the map half the time, depending on, you know, what side of the map you're on. But anyway,
Vayne did it for that Boots 5 pot. For a little bit of longer lane sustain because of Janna as the support. I kind of like that.
That's a very good point. Yeah, you do get the extra buy. That's pretty cool. I do like to see that. She missed out on a little bit of CS, but nothing dramatic. Nothing dramatic. Let's see, where are we at with Sivir? Sivir's at 10, actually. That is kind of dramatic. That's actually pretty big. 10 CS is no joke.
Oh,
that's like
the drama.
Half a Doran's. Yeah, oh, the drama. Yeah, very dramatic. Very dramatic. Oh, looks like we have Jax and Shen. Oh, no, we knew that. Okay. I was going to get this game confused the last game. Sorry. Anyway, Udyr running through the jungle. It looks like, yeah, he's like, I'm going to check this blue. And no, they stole our blue, just like we stole theirs. Is he going to gank? He looks like he's getting ready for a gank. What do you think is going to happen with this gank? You think he can pick up Sivir? He just got spotted.
He did. I mean, nice ward placement there by Taric. I mean, deciding to put one there rather than only putting one here in the side bushes. He has chosen wisely. And I like that quite a bit. And one thing that I want to tell the audience here, this is a community tournament, so there are varying elos. Phobia Gaming is 200 elo or so higher than European Biscuits, so just keep that in mind. And whoa, nice dazzle there. Oh boy, there's that burst damage you were talking about pre-game, and this is the scenario that we both predicted. High burst damage, obviously from Sivir, but this Taric Sivir combo deciding to keep Janna and Vayne pushed up against the tower. That's where you want them to be. You don't want to let that Vayne have the freedom to tumble around and use that open space to her advantage. It looks like there's going to be a gank top as well, my friend.
Well, he sure hopes so. Anyway, Udyr actually, he's going to get pushed out. It looks like we have both gankers arriving at the same time. They're not going to dive this, though. I think Jax has managed to successfully defend Udyr. It's way too early to dive. We actually had TF come teleport in pre-ult, and I think he just kind of wasted his teleport there, to be honest. I'm not really sure why he did that. Yeah. That's unfortunate for him. Is going to give Nivea free reign. TF was also very, very low. He's actually healed up a bit. I think he blew he blew one of his pods. I thought he was lower than that. But anyway, he was getting bursted down by Nivea quite a bit. I think he decided he'd just rather be top. Right. It's like, I don't like this bird. I'm getting out of here. No, but seriously though, yeah, it was kind of a waste of his teleport because it is a very long cooldown. But yeah, that gank, a little too early for any kind of serious gank, but he wasn't able to catch him in the right place. Plus, I don't think Udyr has any chance really of ganking Shen. I mean, we talked about this before the game. Shen is way too tanky for a gank. Udyr and, yeah, they just don't have enough damage. Udyr and Jax, they can punch him forever. He's not going to die. I mean, he can just dash out, and they'll never catch him. So, anyway, down bottom, we're seeing a little bit of recovery from Vayne and Janna, but there's still the possibility of Vayne giving up, Vayne at least giving up a first blood very early on. She's already used, what, 3 of her 5 potions? So
you see Phobia's decision here to let these creeps push out, and you saw an attempt there from Tarek to move forward. Oh no, Tarek's moving head first.
Very nice.
Oh, he was... The nice timing by Udyr, waiting for Tarek to go to that bush to reward, and now this Tarek is gonna die. First blood being picked up there by Vayne, and there's that wall and that open space that Vayne needs to be so effective.
Yes.
Amazing timing by Udyr, and like you said, great decision not to go top.
Yes, it was a great decision not to go top. We also talked about before the game that bot lane would be a little vulnerable to ganking for Team Blue because they're the way their champions are. I mean, they don't have like a Corki or a Tristan or Ezreal, someone like that with a built-in escape. And what they do have is Spell Shield on Sivir if they go for a Sivir kill. But the problem with Spell Shield is that there's way too many abilities for Team Red for European Biscuit that can break that Spell Shield. It's not like they're relying on just one CC. They've got like 4 different things. They've got Zephyr, they've got Knock Up, they've got Condemn. So at least one of those is going to hit Sivir, right? But they didn't even need to do that because they got Tarek just kind of walk into it. Yeah, I feel for Tarek there. I mean, I play support, and I get killed all the time while warding. I mean, it's like you think you're safe. You're like, I'm just going to ward and come back, and someone just murders you. And, you know, that happens because I'm terrible. But I'm glad to see someone who's actually good have that happen to them, too. It's a little, you know, vindicating. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but that's going to go. The first blood's actually going to European Biscuit. Phobia Gaming, by the way, is an extremely good team. I mean, not just their individual player elo. They're a very well-honed team.
Yep.
So, and this player, TFH, that's playing Tarek, is a very strong support player. In the previous, I think in the first tournament is where we saw his Soraka. He had a ridiculously good Soraka where everybody agreed that he basically turned the whole game like over and over again. So I think that this player on Tarek is going to be really devastating. It's just really unfortunate for him. What happened there? He goes to reward and it just
here's an Udyr
in
attempt in the top lane. We talked about how it wouldn't work earlier. And there's Shen escaping, doing his thing.
They can't even hurt him.
I am like 0% worried right now. Shen's gonna come out. Shen's gonna turn it around on them. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can get Shen.
Shen don't give a crap about Udyr and Jax. They couldn't even hurt him. They were hitting him. His life was going up, I think. Honestly, I think they were healing from his blows. I mean, they can't. He's ungankable by these two. They need TF to gank with them, and they need to catch Shen in a bad position. There's just no way. I mean, look at his. He's not even building. Like, I don't understand how this character works. I mean, he doesn't even have that much armor in MR. He's just invincible naturally. He's just born that way. No, but seriously, he's not even doing a defensive build just yet. But soon he'll be completely unkillable, as we know Shen to be. But look at that burst down bottom, almost picking up a kill on Vayne, just incidentally. Just like she's just barely out of the tower. One dazzle, one boomerang blade almost kills her. She's forced to go back. And poor Janet's gonna be left alone. Well, fortunately for Janet, Phobia Gaming is actually retreating bot. Otherwise, they might have a chance to dive this and kill Janet quickly. But I don't think they want to throw the game just yet and give up a couple of deaths after a screwed up dive. So that's probably actually smart that they went back. It's a good opportunity too. Is Sivir gonna get a buy off of this? It looks like she just bought more health and a Berserker's Greaves, which is pretty smart. Yeah, she's gonna be really rough now.
Yep, she's going for that early game domination type of build, and Tarek was unable to complete his Philosopher's Stone, which is actually really bad. He really needs that at this point at about the 10-minute mark. Maybe he should have waited just a hair longer and picked up a couple CS. He needs that Peace Stone. Regardless, he'll get it next trip, probably along with the Heart of Gold in addition to that, but now it's time to pressure here. Vayne kind of out of position. The Dazzle does land, and it's time for some burst damage. They're not going to get this kill, but man, that's a nice bit of burst between that Shatter and that Sivir. I'm actually quite impressed with this combo. Did not know it could be that effective. Here's that Darkness going for that mid-gank TF. Beautiful wall there from Anivia picking up that kill. Yep.
Yeah, TF's very vulnerable. We talked about that too. Oh wow, check out wow, that was fast. Yeah,
I'm rewinding that back by 15 seconds, my friend, to see what happened in the bottom lane.
I'll jump back there with you. Bot lane, yeah, because it happened kind of at the same time. Vayne was just under half, and she just got in range of a Dazzle. That's it. Dazzle, Boomerang Blade, GG. I mean,
she's just like that.
That's just how it happens. That's just how it happens. So yeah, Phobia Gaming picked up 2 crucial kills to pull ahead. Previously, they had given up first blood and were slightly behind, but with the gank mid with Anivia's wall kind of securing the kill, that we talked about how vulnerable TF was. You know, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He's good as the initiator for team fights, but we kind of both figured that Anivia was going to win that lane. So I see that definitely happening now. Where are they at on farm, by the way? 69. Yeah, the farm differential isn't gigantic, but it shows that Anivia is winning. And after that kill, I mean, that just really seals it. I mean, I don't think there's any way that TF can win this lane. Yeah, I don't know about the TF pick. I mean, this player may love TF, I don't know, but I don't see TF as one of those kind of elite champions that can really dominate. He's more. I mean, I love his global ganking. I love his global ganking. That's really, really interesting. But that's it, though. He may need some more love before he can be a little more viable.
I agree with that. And yeah, I mean, he's just sort of an average champ right now. Not necessarily a great pickup. Look at that. Janna way out of position here. Janna able to save herself with their shield there. This Vayne Janna combo is going through hell right now. They're getting dominated in that bottom lane. And we'll see some hot action up top. I don't think this Shen's going to be able to kill Jax, though. Jax playing very conservatively.
Yeah, Jax is like, well, I'm fighting a Shen, so I'm just going to pretend he's not there and hit minions.
Good decision.
Shen does a little too much damage now, though. That's part of the reason why he's so OP. Besides being invincible, he also does more damage than he should be for the amount of defense he has. So Jax does have to worry a little bit, but Shen's not going to overcommit to an attack. Shen's going to sit back and wait for an opportunity, I think. And Jax will just say, well, screw it, I'm just going to farm. Now, they should gank Jax, though. I mean, they really could do it. Do you see the Anivia steal that dragon kill with... She didn't steal it from the enemy team. It's just that she's like, yeah, I'm just going to walk in and take the extra 25 gold from you guys. You know,
that's mine. AP mid, baby. I deserve it.
So check out the slap fight top. Jax and Shen fighting each other for about 6 hours, and they're still at about half health. So that's the unstoppable force versus the immovable object up there.
I like it. I like that comparison.
Yeah, check out. Are you seeing this graphic glitch with Sivir's boomerangs? It looks like she's throwing air.
I'm not seeing the glitch yet. Let me see what happens. I mean, this is spectator mode. Sometimes minions freeze and that type of thing. Yes, it does look like she's throwing air to me as well. So that's quite interesting. And the Sivir is just getting really ballsy here, right? But the Janna shield had great timing there to where there was no damage dealt. This Janna seems to be a really solid support, and I just feel like they're getting out-comped right now, and really Taric and Sivir are playing the right strategy. This is what I talked about early game. Push. You have to push that Vayne against her tower, and she is ineffective, and it's working fabulously. And these Udyr ganks are not changing the situation, and look at the warding here in the river. I think this is the huge factor. There are 3 wards in the river, one of which is a vision, 2 of which are vision wards in the river. So they are not playing around. They're making sure that this bottom lane is secure.
Yeah, Phobia has excellent vision for this being this early in the game. That's really impressive. Yeah, I agree with a couple of your points. Sivir's burst, you know, they are playing it right. They're pushing her into the tower because they know that Sivir can use that range and that burst to still do damage. Vayne is outranged by about double if you take the boomerang blade into account. Vayne is just notoriously short range for a range AD carry. The other thing is that if you go back to the beginning to the first blood with that very first gank with Udyr, that was the only time that that Vayne was allowed to push out of the tower, and look what happened. You know, they allowed Vayne to push out of the tower, and she condemned someone into a wall and got first blood. So you're completely right. Keeping them pushed back basically makes condemned, and I wouldn't say useless. I would say there's no way they can use condemn, but it makes it very hard to use properly. So anyway, it looks like mid they really wanted a gank, but then they realized
hot action in the river here. Nice timing there from Nocturne, turning that one around and picking up the kill there on Udyr. Very nice.
Hard carry Taric with the dazzle kill.
Oh boy,
that actually started with a gank from red team, and it just kind of turned around on them. And Anivia's burst came in. She ulted the area that they were standing on because they were blocked off by the wall. She ulted the area, and then she dropped both of her big burst spells on Udyr, and suddenly the ganker became the ganky, and he had to run for it. And of course, Taric got the kill. So yeah. The damage from Anivia, she's getting fed, she's getting ahead. Anivia's just crazy powerful, but she's very hard to use because everything about her has to be aimed.
You see this TF versus Anivia fight here?
Yeah,
the TF was able to flash, which actually effed up the timing on that Anivia wall. Beautiful skill shot there. Able to secure that kill for Shen. That was gross. That's that high skill cap we're talking about. That move just moves so slow, and so you have to predict it so well, almost better than any other skill-based move in the game.
You have to be like practically omniscient to hit consistently hit that stupid ice ball. But when
It's-
you do hit it,
yeah.
it's extremely rewarding.
It's
Because
sort
not
of
only
like
get the
Dark
stun-
Binding, but a little
Yeah.
slower. You know, Dark Binding's
Slower,
like
yeah.
that, but it's just a little slower. It just makes it that much more difficult. But it needs to be difficult given the fact that it's freaking AoE and how effective it is. Same thing with Dark
Yeah.
Binding, really. Nice defensive wall there from Anivia, and then dropping the slow, just completely avoiding that TF
Yeah.
in tandem with
Oh,
Udyr.
geez, here we go again.
Beautiful dazzle. Oh my goodness, this Anivia and this Taric, just the chemistry here. You were
Yeah.
talking about this earlier. The chemistry on Team Phobia is
Yes.
beautiful. This coordination is wonderful.
They have excellent coordination. We saw them last tournament. They were up against. I think they kind of got a raw deal in the seeding last tournament. Matter of fact, they went up against some of the top teams in the tournament, but they actually made a good showing. And when they went up against teams more that were on their apparent elo, they dominated. You know, people who statistically should have been even, they dominated them. So I think that Phobia Gaming is a team that needs the time, needs the exposure. They need the chance to get more experience at a high level because I think they have a lot of potential. They have that, that team, that nebulous teamwork factor that so many teams don't have. When you just get a couple of high-skilled players and throw them together, they don't necessarily play as a team. But these guys, Phobia, they're very impressive, especially for the elo that they're playing at. They do very, very well. European Biscuits, they're more of a novice team, but they're, honestly, they're not doing bad. They did pick up first blood after all. Let's not forget that.
They did, and they are not out of this either. I mean, we can't count them out right now. They are behind, though, in, let's see, how much is that? 5K? They're behind 5K, which
they're
is...
behind on farm.
Yeah,
They're behind a farm and a dragon. And that's going to be bad for them. And they got a little outmatched bot lane. I had a little higher hopes for the Vayne Janna combo because of the way shield works, but it's not working out for them. It looks like Udyr wanted to gank, but he got scared off. I'm not sure why. Maybe they just figured that Anivia's coming and they might as well just head for the hills. That's probably the best thing to do when Anivia's coming. This Anivia's fed. This does remind me, as we predicted, this reminds me of Orianna from last game, which is European Biscuits got trashed by a super fed Orianna that just dominated their whole team, and he's trying to do that again.
Whoa.
They're trying to
Oh,
check
no.
out this bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, look at the patience here. They were
Ouch.
patient, and man, Janna just got picked up there. They were patient, but they weren't patient enough. I felt like if they would have waited, they could have jumped out and really surprised their team.
They could have.
They
They had that ambush just ready to go, and it just did not work out for them.
The problem
too
with
bad.
chilling in that triangle bush and with an Anivia in the game is that Anivia skill shot, if it pops your team in that triangle bush, you want to talk about a fantastic initiate. It
Yes.
doesn't get any better than that. And
kidding.
it's quite a dangerous situation. Probably a wise decision for them to pull back. Now Nocturne is going to pick up Dragon number 2.
Yes. Nocturne picking up Dragon number 2. I think we saw that coming. But up top, check out Jax's health. Jax has to be really careful because Shen could kill him now if he wants to get aggressive. Udyr, though, is coming for the backup. I don't think Shen can see Udyr. I don't think he has the vision on that. Yeah, there's that dragon kill we just said was going to happen. Udyr coming out of the brush. Shen does not see him yet. I'm using my F1, F2 keys. See that? Oh, man, Shen doesn't know he's there. He's going to go for it on Jax. He's gonna.
Jax is trying his damnedest, and
No, there he goes.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Oh, he didn't see that coming. Ha ha ha. That's his name. Ha ha.
Yeah,
But
funny.
I mean, come on, it's Shen. You can't kill him. Give
You
up.
can't kill him. No, you can't kill him. It was a nice try, but as soon as Udyr came out of the brush, Shen just taunted away, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh
I guess we
yeah,
can't kill him.
his moves. Right, we forgot he had those.
He forgot he had. We forgot he could use his abilities. Yeah, we forgot about that. No, seriously though, this ungankable Shen, that was pretty obvious. I don't think we can try to pat ourselves in the back for predicting something that obvious, but I think that if I was jungling, I wouldn't even waste my time up top. I'd be like, sorry, Pure Shield or whoever's up there, you're on your own. You're on your own. You can fight Shen, and I will be elsewhere because it's just a waste of time.
Nocturne ultimate coming in there. It looks like, did Udyr blow a flash? Yes, he did blow a flash just to pop right out of that combo.
Yeah.
And honestly, Nocturne's ultimate is not a good initiator. We've talked about this
No,
before.
it's not.
It's a great
Terrible.
follow-up. Now Taric is pincered in, 3v1 there, able to pull back, able to heal up that Sivir. Sivir now able... She's just been on fire this whole time. Nobody's contested her at all, getting that Udyr kill right out the gate. Now Vayne is forced to pull back with Janna. Oh boy, this Sivir, how fed is this Sivir? 181 CS with 3 kills. That is gross.
Tournament level. She's at pro level. The Sivir Quintessential is at tournament level CS right now. 185 at 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes. That's incredible. I mean, that's better than 2K Elo farm. So that's really, really impressive. But top lane, they actually might get a Nivea
Beautiful.
Here.
I mean,
give up Jax, but
it was a beautiful jump out of the bushes
there
there by Jax, at least able to pick up a kill there on Nivea. And TF able to escape. TF, okay, did just give him the credit for the kills. Now, because Udyr's in the bottom lane, they're now pushing back this Tark severe combo. I don't think they're going to get anybody here.
Don't
You think?
need to.
Yeah,
I think
there's
they're
the
gonna
dazzle.
get killed. Honestly, I think they
Yeah.
can just turn around and air blast Udyr with that bugged graphic. I think they could actually kill them, but they don't want to risk because they don't have the vision right now to see if anyone else from red team is actually coming out. Well, they do have one ward in a good position in the jungle. I take that back. They probably could have seen that coming, but maybe they just don't want to risk it. They don't want to game throw. Phobia is very disciplined. I don't think they want to game throw. We saw in the previous game with Yellow Buff that they didn't quite get to a point of game throwing, but they made a lot of really sloppy mistakes and gave up a lot of kills and helped the other team almost come back. But Phobia Gaming is very disciplined. I don't think they're going to make those same mistakes, even in a game when they're ahead. I mean, they're pretty far ahead now. Well, they're ahead by 10k gold. I mean, their game is basically sealed at this point. But they don't want to make mistakes, throw kills away for no reason. They're going to stay disciplined, and that's why they're just a really well coordinated team. So I can't wait to see them in the tournament. Phobia Gaming is almost certainly. I'm not familiar with their win-loss record so far, but I'm 99% sure that we're going to see them in the tournament.
Oh no! Look at this T. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought TF was going to run into a big pile of doo-doo, wisely deciding to hang a righty there, and instead of getting killed.
As soon as the minions gave him that vision, he's like, nope, nope.
Deciding to pull back. This bush is double warded. Oh no, dazzle on that Vayne. Luckily Vayne had the shield up, but now the taunt comes into play, and this Vayne will maybe barely escape. No, Shen's gonna be able to chase this down.
Shen's got it. He had a flash for it.
Securing that. Janna's also in trouble. Is this a diveable situation? Janna can always, of course, ultimate out of this. The taunt there. Shen is just going buck wild. The flash dazzle again with the flash dazzle. This Tark play is impressive. I am very, very impressed with this Tark, making me very happy. Very picky about Tark play, but this has just been fantastic. My only question is, how come this Tark has the regular skin and not the pink skin?
Well, I was just thinking that they should probably rename the pink skin to Flash Dazzle Tarek, because that's what he does, you know what I mean? We actually might have a kill from Jax on him. Jax may actually take out Nocturne here. As soon as his leap comes up, he's gone. Yeah, there he goes. I think Nocturne could have kited him in the tower a little bit more, maybe turned it around on him, but I'm not sure. But, yeah, there we go. European Biscuits picking up another kill, but they're going to lose this tower mid, and they're going to lose all of their players because they're really outmatched mid. They've got Anivia and Sivir wrecking faces down here. I just don't think there's any way they can repel this. They're 2 inhibs down. This could be a Nexus push if they really want it, but I think they'd rather not risk it and just go for red. Or go for Baron, excuse me. Red, yeah. They want to go for Baron. I said red because it's a red icon on my mini-map. That's how my brain works. But seriously, though, they want to go pick up Baron. They need to pick it up now because what they've done is, after winning a team fight and push massively, they put European Biscuit in a position where if European Biscuit rushes Baron now, they can easily get it because Phobia is out of position. But I think Phobia is going to head there as soon as possible. Sivir needs to save her mana so that she doesn't run out for the next fight. Sivir, of course, is very mana hungry, and I doubt she's not doing a mana build. I mean, you don't really want to do a mana build with Sivir. You need to just get that straight AD.
Oh,
but
hell
here we go. Now it looks like they're gonna have a contest over Baron. I think European Biscuits knows they need to form up around Baron, but they do have their bot. No, they're actually not. Their bot lane is staying bot. That's gonna be really bad for them right now because they're about to run into Phobia Gaming. They're about to run into Anivia. Sivir is they may catch Sivir actually. Oh, here comes TF.
TF going to the other side. Jax able to pick up the kill there on Sivir. Now getting pushed back. Phobia focusing down that TF. Yeah. Now Jax and Udyr forced to retreat to the tower. This Taric is so all over it. I am loving this Taric. Yeah. Beautiful timing on the ultimate. Always dazzling the right target at the right time.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And they traded 1 for 1 there. Not having Sivir is going to make this Baron fight really difficult for them, but they've also got Anivia. So 1 taunt, 1 Anivia combo, and the whole team's on the run pretty much. Yeah, Oracle's Tarek, looks like Oracle's Tarek did not see that ward in the back, so he was not able to destroy it. Or maybe he saw it and was just like, I'm not going to risk it. I'd rather go clear this other ward. It's very
And look
safe.
at this ward placement. It's beautiful. He's got a ward at every ramp leading up to Baron. He knows exactly what's up. He's got his Oracles. He's clearing up shop here. He knows what's up. Now, there's no vision of the Baron. Obviously, European Biscuits knows what's going on. They don't have anybody in range to come steal this. This Baron might lead in to my catchphrase FTW push that you always hate on, but I'm serious though.
Yeah, I mean, free Baron, is huge. I mean,
Anivia walled his own team in. Anivia trollololling the whole team.
I missed it. That's good though. That's skill right there. You got a McLaren your team in there. But yeah, it looks like what can European Biscuit do at this point? They've got to form up under their Nexus towers and pray to God that they'll get something done just right. I mean, Jax has to go back. Good, he is going back. Good. All right, guys. All right, TF. Don't get caught. TF. Don't take that last farm. Don't do it.
Do you see him walling his own team constantly? Like, this Anivia is trolling everyone. Udyr says in all chant, it's the final countdown. Da-da-da-da. It's the final stand right on the Nexus. And with that Anivia and Sivir poke, this is going to be really gross. This is going to be constant damage. I think the only move here is just to go in, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're probably just going to take out the towers before they actually started taking out the champions, because that tower's low. And they have a lot of range. I mean, look at Sivir just wasting the tower, honestly. That's really not... They don't need to actually dive. They can just kill the towers. And there's nothing that your business can really do. Now, there's the jump in. Jackson will lead in, but look at them all standing in Anivia's ult. I mean, their whole team just exploded. They all basically froze to death.
So gross. Look at Anivia. Anivia's about to well dive here. Egg dive.
Oh, he actually got it.
Wow.
Impressive.
Oh, and the wall right there. Preventing.
No.
Look at that. That would have been.
I wanted to see that kill. That's too bad.
Oh man, and those Anivia walls were so impressive. I can't say enough about Phobia Gaming. Every player on this team did what they needed to do, filled their role correctly. You called it before the game. The team coordination. I just feel like there's no weak positions here on Team Phobia Gaming. It's just rock solid across the board. Very impressive.
Yeah, they played everything perfectly. They have this great support, Tarek, TF, whatever his name is. He has been in both the last two TGN tournaments, I believe. I know he's in the first one. I believe he's in the second one. Although I'm not sure I saw one of his games in the second one. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, he is just a really high-end support. He's an excellent player, so I'm glad to see that he's come around for Tournament 3. We're going to see him in the tournament for sure next week, and I mean, these guys have a real good shot, honestly. They have a really good shot to make it to the semifinals or finals and challenge, whoever's going to be there. So we're going to put them up there with, I would put them up there with Electric and Phobia and, what's the other team? Yellow Buff. I put those three up there. They've got to go up against A&E, they've got to go up against Reboot Gaming, and there's a couple of other surprisingly good teams that have come through the qualifiers from the community, just community, not like these pro teams that we reach out to that all the time, but like just people from the community who wanted to play, and it turned out to be really solid players. So I think they're going to join that in the tournament next week. Can't wait to see that. Yeah,
I'm really excited about this. And European Biscuits put up a good fight. They were just outclassed in terms of team coordination. I just think to me, it seems a matter of Phobia Gaming is just far more practiced as a unit. I think that's just what it boils down to. European Biscuits has some talent on board. They just need to practice more as a unit to get up to that level. But it's been great casting them. So I think we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And if you want to live stream yourself like we're live streaming right now, link below on the live stream to the XSplit button. You can try out XSplit for free. Also, there'll be links down there to get a discount and get a free copy, that type of thing. Thanks for casting with me, Cromar.
Thanks a lot, Awall. See you next game.
Yes, indeed. I'm not going to say word this time.
You just said it.
Word.
You said it again. I'm not going to edit that one out.